Welcome back to Who Died Today, where we bring you somber yet powerful stories of legends we've lost. Today, we uncover the life-changing legacies of three icons: a music trailblazer, a rock visionary, and a wrestling hero, whose impact will echo forever. Stay with us to celebrate their incredible journeys. Like this video, subscribe, and join us as we uncover the legacy of these unforgettable stars. Let's get started. Thom Bell, the maestro of Philadelphia's soul. Okay, I gotta go. Thomas Randolph Bell, better known as Thom Bell, was not just a musician, he was a magician. A pioneer of Philadelphia's soul, Thom's music touched hearts, moved feet, and shaped a generation. From his beginnings in Kingston, Jamaica, to his global influence as a producer, arranger, and songwriter, this is the story of a man who defined the sound of love, loss, and hope. Born on January 26, 1943, in Kingston, Jamaica, Thom Bell was the son of Anna and Leroy Bell. His family moved to Philadelphia when Thom was just 4 years old, bringing with them the rich cultural rhythms of Jamaica. His mother, a pianist, and his father, a multi-instrumentalist, inspired a love for music early on. By the age of 10, Thom was already mastering classical piano, a foundation that would later define his signature lush symphonic sound. As a teenager, Thom sang and played with other rising stars like Kenny Gamble and Daryl Hall, forming bonds that would later shape the Philadelphia music scene. His classical training and perfectionist tendencies set him apart even in those early days, earning him a reputation as a musical prodigy. Thom Bell once said, "Music is the language of emotions. Every note should tell a story." Thom's big break came in the late 1960s when he was introduced to a local group called the Delfonics. He transformed their sound with hits like "La La," means "I love you," and the Grammy-nominated "Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time?" These songs marked the birth of Philadelphia's soul, a genre defined by lush string arrangements, hypnotic melodies, and heartfelt lyrics. By the early 1970s, Thom had teamed up with lyricist Linda Creed, and together they created timeless hits for the Stylistics, including "Betcha by Golly," "Wow," "You Make Me Feel Brand New," and "Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart." These songs weren't just music, they were poetry set to strings, resonating with listeners across the globe. While Thom's professional life soared, his personal life saw its ups and downs. Married twice, Thom was a devoted father to 6 children. His family described him as a perfectionist in both music and life, a man who demanded excellence but gave endless love in return. Thom's perfectionism extended to the studio, where he was known for his insistence on precision. This approach brought him success with artists like Elton John, whose hit "Mama Can't Buy You Love" showcased Thom's signature sound. Yet his high standards also led to occasional tensions with collaborators who struggled to match his vision. Thom's career was a series of monumental highs, Grammy Awards, chart-topping hits, and collaborations with legends like Dionne Warwick and James Ingram. But there were also challenges. By the 1980s, changing musical trends and the pressures of the industry led to quieter years. Still, Thom never stopped creating. His work with Denise Williams and James Ingram proved that his genius transcended eras. In 2006, Thom was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, a fitting tribute to a man whose melodies had defined a generation. In 2016, he was further honored by the Musicians Hall of Fame, cementing his place among the great. And on December 22, 2022, Thom Bell passed away at his home, surrounded by family. After a long illness, his final moments were spent listening to the music he loved so dearly. His death marked the end of an era, but left a legacy that will resonate forever. Why? Vanessa Bell, the second wife, once said, "Thom believed in the power of music to heal and connect people. Even in his final days, he found comfort in the songs he created." Thom Bell wasn't just a musician, He was a storyteller, a dreamer, and a trailblazer. From the soulful harmonies of the Stylistics to the chart-topping anthems of the Spinners, his music remains a testament to the power of artistry and love. His influence can still be heard today, inspiring new generations of musicians and fans alike. What's your favorite Thom Bell song or memory? Was it a moment when his music touched your soul, or a song that became the soundtrack to your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join us in celebrating the legacy of a true musical genius. Slim Dunlap, the guitarist, the soul, the legacy. Bob Slim Dunlap was more than a musician. He was a storyteller, a mentor, and the heartbeat of every stage he graced. From his humble beginnings in Plainview, Minnesota, to becoming a legend in the Minneapolis music scene and beyond, Slim's life was a symphony of passion, humility, and unyielding talent. Today we honor the life of Slim Dunlap, who passed away on December 18, 2024, leaving behind a legacy that will forever resonate in the world of music. Born on August 14, 1951, in the small town of Plainview, Minnesota, Slim discovered music at the tender age of 10. Growing up, his heroes were Hank Williams and Keith Richards, icons who inspired him to blend raw emotion with technical brilliance. His early days were marked by long hours practicing guitar and playing with local bands, where he quickly became known for his distinctive style and unpretentious approach to music. In the early 1970s, Slim teamed up with Kurt Almstead, better known as Curtis A., to form Thumbs Up. Their fusion of rhythm and blues with pop was ahead of its time, and it cemented Slim's reputation as a versatile guitarist. By the mid-1980s, Slim's talent caught the attention of Paul Westerberg, frontman of the Minneapolis punk rock band The Replacement. Slim replaced Bob Stinson in 1987, becoming the Replacement. But his time with the band wasn't just about filling a role. It was about elevating their sound to new heights. Even as his fame grew, Slim remained grounded. Before joining The Replacements, he worked as a janitor at First Avenue, the iconic Minneapolis venue that later honored him with a star on its mural. His wife, Chrissy, also worked there, and their love story became as much a part of his legend as his music. Chrissy Dunlap, Slim Dunlap's wife, once shared, "Success never changed Slim. At home, he was just Bob, the guy who adored his family, couldn't put his guitar down, and always had a great joke up his sleeve." After The Replacements disbanded in 1991, Slim ventured into a solo career. Unlike the high-budget productions of his peers, Slim preferred simplicity. His debut album, The Old New Me, 1993, was recorded for less than $10,000, but earned praise for its authenticity and beautiful. Slim followed it up with Times Like This, 1996, which showcased his softer, more reflective side. Bruce Springsteen once described Slim Dunlap's magic perfectly. Slim's music didn't just play in your ears, it hit you right in the soul. He had this uncanny ability to pull you into his world and make you see life the way he did, one unforgettable note at a time. In 2012, Slim suffered a devastating stroke that left him unable to perform. But even then, his music continued to inspire. The Songs for Slim project rallied artists to cover his songs, raising money for his care. It was a testament to the deep respect and love the music community had for him. Tommy Womack once said about Slim Dunlap, "Slim Dunlap is living proof that God exists, a guitar genius, an inspiration, and a shining example of what greatness in the gene pool looks like." His songs are shortly on the hit chart, and children scramble to follow in his footsteps. On December 18, 2024, Slim Dunlap passed away at his home in Minneapolis, surrounded by his loved ones. His final moments were spent listening to Hillbilly Heaven, a song that perfectly encapsulated his spirit. In his 73 years, Slim taught us that greatness doesn't have to shout. It can hum quietly and still move mountains. Rey Mysterio Sr., the mask, the man, the legend. Behind the mask lies not just a wrestler, but a man of immense resilience, passion, and love for his craft. A man who broke boundaries, inspired millions, and left an unforgettable legacy. This is the story of Miguel Ángel López Díaz, a man whose life was as dramatic as the matches he fought in the ring. Born on January 8, 1958, in the bustling streets of Tijuana, Mexico, Miguel grew up in a modest home. Life was tough, but even as a young boy, he dreamed big. His father worked tirelessly to support the family, teaching Miguel the value of perseverance, a lesson that would guide him for the rest of his life. Miguel was 14 years old when his family experienced the death of their home in Mexico. As a teenager, Miguel found solace in boxing. The sport gave him discipline, a place to channel his energy and dreams of greatness. But it was the allure of Lucha Libre, the vibrant acrobatic wrestling style unique to Mexico, that captured his heart. At the age of 18, he made his wrestling debut in 1976, donning a mask for the first time. Rey Mysterio Sr. once said, "The mask doesn't hide who I am, it reveals the spirit of who I want to be." Rey's rise to fame was not overnight. He performed in small local promotions, often enduring grueling schedules and low pay. But his talent was undeniable. His breakthrough came in 1990, when he represented Mexico at World Championship Wrestling's Starrcade in the Pat O'Connor Memorial International Cup. Teaming up with Conan, Rey brought the art of Lucha Libre to an international audience. This event made him a household name and a symbol of Mexico Libre pride. Rey's career skyrocketed. He won numerous titles, including the IWC World Middleweight Championship and the Revolution Tag Team Championship. But behind the fame, Miguel was a family man. He married his childhood sweetheart, Rosa Maria, and together they raised 2 children. He was a loving husband, a devoted father, and later a guiding light to his nephew, Rey Mysterio Jr., and his son, El Hijo de Rey Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio said, "To us, he wasn't just a wrestling legend, he was family. He was someone who always believed in us, even when the world doubted." But Rey's journey wasn't without its struggles. As his fame grew, so did the challenges. He faced internal conflicts within wrestling promotions, with some accusing him of being overly harsh on younger wrestlers. Others, like Psychosis and Damien 666, defended him, crediting his tough love for their success. Despite these controversies, Rey never wavered in his commitment to Lucha Libre. Olivia Lopez. Miguel was human. He had his flaws, but his heart was always in the right place. He wanted Lucha Libre to thrive, no matter the cost. After retiring from professional wrestling in 2009, Rey dedicated himself to training the next generation of wrestlers. He founded a gym in Tijuana, where he mentored future stars like Conan, Psychosis, and Halloween. He believed in preserving the traditions of Lucha Libre, documenting its history in his personal journals. In 2023, Rey made an emotional return to the ring for one last match, a heartfelt farewell to his fans. It was a moment that brought tears to the eyes of everyone who had followed his journey. El Hijo de Rey Mysterio, love for his father. That night, I saw my father's love for the sport shine brighter than ever. It was his way of saying goodbye. On December 20, 2024, the world lost Miguel Ángel López Díaz. At the age of 66, he passed away, leaving behind a legacy that transcends the wrestling ring. His family, friends, and fans mourned the loss of a man whose impact will be felt for generations. Rey Mysterio Sr. was more than a wrestler. He was an icon. What's your favorite memory of him? Was it a match, a move, or a moment outside the ring? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's keep his legacy alive together. The ring may be silent, but his spirit will echo forever. Thank you for joining us as we honor these unforgettable legends. Their legacies continue to inspire and remind us of the power of passion and dedication. If you found this tribute meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories that celebrate remarkable lives. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite memory or moment from their incredible journeys. Until next time, take care and cherish the legacies that live on.